Little that you know that running just on pavement causes damages to our knees and joints, and cross training is a very good way to help stray away from that pain and also to give a rest to our knees and joints. So as a background, most of us run to keep in shape or to stay healthy. So people can use like treadmills, run pavement outside, whichever works for you. Just for your credibility, I'm a collegiate athlete here at Cal Surveys track field, so this is mostly what I do day by day, every day. I use cross training to aid in my sport, to help improve my overall performance, and also to get a little edge off in my sport to get better. And I've seen the many benefits it has given me than just running alone. So learning about cross training and how it can improve in your running performances will show you how it greatly benefits our body and how it really helps strain away from pain from over the years of running on pavement. So what I'm talking about is how cross training is good for runners, which type of cross training methods you can do, and why you should cross train, and personal experience that I have myself been dealing with. Okay, so first let's talk about how cross training is beneficial. So cross training is a very reliable way of becoming a faster runner through runner's world. Cross training also helps improve endurance, efficiency, and overall fitness. It can help reduce injuries in a person's joints, knees, and hips. It increases the runner's tolerance to pain levels, as I know whenever people run, probably the last couple miles or meters, your legs start to burn. So with cross training, you can help try to lower that level and get a good tolerance. Increase the amount of time runner can run without acquiring also fatigue. So that's also a really good benefit. Using cross training as an active recovery during your key workouts can help enhance any key workouts during sprints or distance, so you can run faster, of course. So now that I've informed you on why cross training can benefit you, let's see two other sports that can help you to do this. So one is cycling, very good cross training as it helps with muscles and what we runners use, and also swimming. So these are two very great sports that I would recommend to a runner to use for cross training. Let's talk about swimming first. Swimming is great for runners because the resistant water offers a cooling workout that doesn't tax the body, as it's buoyancy and we have zero impact, so we're not hurting our knees or joints. It's very good for cross training. It can help your legs get workouts without the impact of pavement running. So using fins or any of those extra tools to give in the pool, it can help a great benefit lead for runners. It can also help with breath control, flexibility in upper body muscles, which a lot of runners lack. This will help improve all those three traits tremendously. So now that you heard of swimming, let's talk about cycling. Just as swimming, you're not getting as much impact as you are in running. As on bikes, we're mostly using pedals, so we're just using strokes, RPM, so rate per minute. You train muscle groups such as the quadriceps and hamstrings, which we use a lot in running, especially when we're doing like hills. You're using most of your quadriceps and hamstrings, which a lot of runners also lack. So this is a great way to help improve those muscles. It strengthens connective tissues, knees, hips, and ankles. As in runners, we have a lot of those weak muscle parts, and you could get easily injured just in running alone. And the great thing about cycling is that you can replicate your hard workout just using a bike and replicating a certain rate per minute. It's about 90 rate per minute, which equals about 180 steps per minute. You could easily use for cycling instead of running for a day. So now that you learned 2 ways of cross-training, I'll explain why you should cross-train and how it has benefited me as well. So cross-training can help balance out workout intervals. It enables one to get some big cardio workouts without putting stress on one's body, as I said before, as knees or joints or hips. It can help reduce the percentage of getting injured throughout your running years. But most people who are doing cross-training will have a better chance of getting less injured, which is a lot better and good for your running career. And recover at a faster rate while maintaining aerobic fitness. A study in one of the universities, they have 2 runners doing hard intervals of running for about 90% of their maximum rate. And 10 hours later, they let them go to the pool, swim about 1.2 miles. With this cross-training method between their key workouts, they ran 14% faster the next day. So that's just swimming alone. If you do also biking and other type of cross-training, you can greatly improve your running in total. So my personal experience is during 2010 through 2012 when I was in high school, I ran track for about a total of 27.5 months with no cross-training whatsoever. And when I started my second year in Cal State, I joined the track team here. We did cross-training, running, and more other stuff to get our better muscles. And the improvements I have seen throughout just in 3.5 months were more greatly improved than I just did in almost 3 years of running in total. One of the greatest benefits is for a distance runner. It doesn't really go for a sprinter, but as my 2 miles, during my freshman year, from the sophomore year to my senior year, I've dropped about 1 minute and 25 seconds in my times. That took 27.5 months to achieve. In about 3.5 months, just using cross-training, I was able to drop about 1 minute and 5 in my event. Just using cross-training and other benefit ways, I completely dropped times that are way more faster than I did in high school. So as you can see, cross-training has helped me greatly, not only with muscle development, but with speed and overall fitness. So I talked about how good cross-training is good for runners. Secondly, I talked about how 2 options of cross-training that I gave you. And lastly, I explained why you should cross-train and my personal experiences with it. To improve running, one must take cross-training into consideration. And through a famous quote of Billy Mills, the ultimate is not to win, but to reach within the depths of your capabilities and to compete against yourself to the greatest extent possible. When you do that, you have a dignity, you have a pride, you can walk about with a character and pride no matter in what place you happen to finish. This as long as you train hard and whatever your goal is for running, it greatly benefits you in the end. That's what she said. Thank you.